the shrimpboatman. I know it's been a while. For some of the people that seen my streams before, hello and welcome back to my streams. And if you're new here, let me properly welcome you. And the funny thing is, I was gonna have some music play here, but apparently YouTube's being a butt. So, hello everybody. Welcome to my stream. I am the shrimpboatman, the man that tells you amazing stories about my life and what's going on with me. And of course, everyone can feel free to show their love and appreciation. They can throw their own stories inside there. Of course, I would comment and, share it with everyone, of course. But I want to thank everyone. Even if you just add little comments here and there, I still welcome it, okay? I think YouTube now wants to work with me. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, YouTube. Come on. Come on now, you can do it. It's loading up right now. I at least like to have some music play in the background while I talk because, I don't know, when it's dead silent and I'm just kind of talking, to myself here, it's a little awkward for me. At least for me, at least. Hey, Cosmos Girl, welcome to the stream. Literally, you just caught me kind of talking about my YouTube here because typically I have music that plays in the background. But apparently YouTube is taking its sweet old time. But you know what? Hey, it's okay. YouTube doesn't even matter right now. Because right now I'm glad to see that you're here. I'm sure I know that Nightmare said that he was going to catch it later. I was trying to figure out how to make it so that my streams actually stay, like they save. But I don't know. What I'm going to start doing is just saving it personally on my phone, and then I can just send it to, YouTube and everything like that. It'd be easier that way because for some reason, I don't know if it's just my laptop or whatever the case may be, but I can't seem to save it properly on there. But now at least I'm going to start copying, saving my streams so that everyone can watch them. Because I realized all of my past streams are now gone. All of them. And that's kind of on me. But it doesn't matter. I mean, I'll make some more. And I'm kind of glad to be back. Initially, I wasn't initially thinking about streaming because normally I am so busy that around this time I'm either knocked out of sleep or I'm still doing work, and once I finish that work I'm knocked out of sleep, KO'd. But today luckily I didn't really have a whole lot of work to do and I kind of got it all done. But still I figured, hey, you know what, why not stream? Because the fantastic Cosmos Girl got a chance to stream and come back, and I'm glad that she is back. Literally, she is one of my favorites. And I know, Cosmos, you're the only one in the stream currently, but I still want to kind of talk in third person versus me just saying things specifically to you. But yes, I guess let me get into my stories. Literally, my stories are all kind of based off of like recent things, like literally within the last few weeks or so, because I didn't actually plan to stream today. I figured, if I still had work to do, then I'd most likely would still be doing work. But I figured, hey, why not stream tonight since I got the work done and it's been a while. Oh wow, now YouTube here. Childish Gambino, Pop Thieves. Yeah, there we go. It's been so long since I heard this song. But for the first part of my story, YouTube. Why? Why would you do such a thing? Why would you buffer right as I'm about to begin my story? But doesn't matter. First and foremost, I actually wanted to talk about Katsucon. that's something that I actually got a chance to go to, and yeah, it was tons of fun. There we go. Turn it down a little bit, but yeah, Katsucon had a lot of fun. Sadly, this year I didn't get a chance to stay as long as I wanted to. Um, I think like last year I've stayed pretty much the entire day. Um, but when I went to Katsucon, I only really stayed till like I think like 5. I actually got a chance to buy this awesome sword, and it's actually still upstairs in a safe area because I figured bringing a sword anywhere would kind of spell trouble. But I may actually go upstairs and get it at some point to show everybody what I got. Um, Something else I actually wanted to kind of show off, at least from when I went to Katsucon and when I went to past cons, I actually got a chance to get this little Naruto like pocket uh, change purse, and as you can see, it actually does have some change inside of it, of course, you know, and I thought it was kind of cool, kind of neat. Um, a friend actually gave this to me. A friend that I actually streamed with earlier, named Michael, but yeah, I'll maybe see if I I'll maybe see if I can stream with him later on or some other at some point because things were pretty fun. Uh, let's see here, what else? Of course, here's the official Katsucon 2018 book that we all got, and I was a little sad because I wanted to get some autographs and I couldn't get any autographs sadly because I left so soon, and yeah, I was a little sad behind that, but there's always other cons and other places where I can go where I can get autographs. So I mean, hey, besides someday, all right, I'm going to meet a voice actor, okay, and get his or her autograph someday. I mean, of course, I got a lot of promotional things like Boy and the Beast. I actually did like this movie, and I wanted to actually get it like in a physical copy because a friend kind of showed it to me, and I really, really liked it. But still, uh, it was pretty fun being able to go there. I actually came kind of dressed up in an Akatsuki robe and everything, and also something else that's recent is I've actually joined a anime and gaming club inside of my school, so I got a chance to show off like more anime kind of merchandise and everything. I actually got a chance to show off this One Punch Man book that I got. It was really I actually got a chance to read it all the way through. I stopped at a like specific page because who doesn't love reading manga and you know looking at their favorite parts, of course. Hold on, let me see if I where's it at? And yes, I am gonna kind of show a sneak peek of you know One Punch Man here. So if anyone doesn't like spoilers or anything or haven't read this part of the book, where's it at? There's just an amazing scene that I actually really really enjoyed. Uh, yes, this. I actually thought this was really well illustrated and really cool to see actually. Because believe it or not, I haven't actually read too many mangas, and this is actually kind of like the first like official book that I had. Um, and yeah, I just thought everything here was like really you know really well made. Everything looked really cool, and yeah, and of course I love One Punch Man. So I mean, yeah, things were just really interesting to like see and kind of gauge, especially since like I said, I don't really read a whole lot of manga, but the fact that I actually do have this copy, and I can go, oh snap, you know what? I feel like reading today. What do I feel like reading? And just pick up this book and just this part didn't get a chance to you know really get the full context or something. But yeah, I've done quite a bit actually in the last couple of weeks. Like I said, I went to Katsucon, met a lot of great people there, and like I said, I bought a sword as well. And like I said, I'll go and get the sword later on actually because it's actually a stainless steel sword, so I kind of do have to be careful with it because the ending is actually pretty sharp. So yeah, I have to handle that with caution. But that was one of the coolest things I think I can actually say that I did, which was pretty much buy a sword. But it was kind of also my shortcoming because literally I had to leave the con right after I got my sword. That's why I left so early because when I picked up my sword, it was like four something, like 4:30 or something, and the guy was like, "Hey, you actually can't really be here." So yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean, like I said, there's other cons. There's gonna be other people out there that are, you know, gonna have other cool, anime gear and anime stuff that I can check out. I mean, I'm planning on going to more cons this year because I've I haven't really I haven't really gauged what it's like to really be in a con. I've been to Katsucon, like I said. This is my second year going, but but I didn't really get a chance to really feel what it's like. I mean, last year I had a blast. I went to the rave. Uh, I don't know. For some reason, I thought secretly they filled the rave with cocaine because quite literally people were like sweating. People were just crazy dancing. You know, there's like your typical little people that may do like a little jig or something like that. Then you have like the people that are just full on doing all kinds of really wild and crazy dance moves. But still, it was quite the experience actually. I have to say. Um, but that was one kind of thing that was recent that I really kind of enjoyed. And like I said, I've uh, I've joined a anime and gaming club, and I'm actually the co-captain of Anime Day that we actually have inside my school, and you know, it's it's pretty interesting because I get a chance to talk about the deeper meanings within animes, whether I'm looking at character design or what makes an anime character feel real, what makes a hero feel real, what makes a villain feel real, um, just all types of things that kind of takes a deeper look into, you know, what makes an anime interesting, honestly. Um, Low that convention rate card is free. Yeah, that that rave, I kind of feel like they filled it with cocaine secretly because, whew, that was crazy, and people were just crazy dancing. And I saw that they played like they played a Power Rangers theme, and I can't remember which one, but I just remembered that they played like a Power Rangers theme, and like people were just flipping all over the place. They were just crazy dancing. I got into a line dance. It was fun, and you know, it was just it was just crazy. And Megalovania as well from Undertale with Sans, and people just went crazy, and I mean, I guess during that time, Undertale was really relevant. So like people hearing Sans theme song, everyone's like, "Oh my goodness, oh my gosh, Undertale, oh!" It's going crazy. And like I said, it being my first kind of con, it was just funny to see because I'm like, is this normal? I can't tell if it's normal, but it seems normal. but it's still somehow scary to me. But it was fun. In fact, the Katsucon that I went to now, actually was my friend's first con as well. Hey, Nightmare, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're able to make it. Currently, I'm just kind of talking about Katsucon, something that I kind of got a chance to go to, and something that was kind of recent as well. So it ate up all of my money. Okay, all of my money, but I still say it was worth it. Because I very rarely get a chance to do things for myself, actually. And it was just fun to actually kind of go out and, you know, meet friends that, you know, are friends with my friends, of course. So it was just kind of fun to kind of meet totally different people and people that I know and just kind of collab and look at memorabilia. They had art sections as well that looked fantastic. Just fantastic. They had Steven Universe. They had Steven Universe. They had Samurai Jack, Bob's Burgers. Um, it was tons of things. Of course, they had tons of animes. You know, Full Metal Alchemist, Fairy Tail, uh, just a whole bunch. I mean, honestly, naming them all would be really hard to do, but still, I had a blast there. And like I said, my friend, his first con was the Katsucon that I just came from like last week. And yeah, it was just crazy. And he had a lot of fun. I tried to kind of stay with him, be his guide, so that way, you know, one, he would know what's going on in the con. Two, you know, he wouldn't feel lost because honestly, when I went to Katsucon last year, I was lost. I mean, I'm a guy who didn't even dress up, who's like is literally like a needle in a haystack in a sea of people that actually did, you know, dress up and everything and cosplay. But still, it was tons of fun. And he had a blast, like I said. In fact, I believe I've mentioned in a past stream that this friend had a birthday party. And, you know, I'll just kind of go over it really quick since the stream didn't save. But a friend of mine had a birthday party. And this is during, yeah. This is actually during, what was it? Thanksgiving, I believe it was. It was like a major holiday that was coming up, and I just got off of work early because typically I work till like 9 or something like that, like kind of late. But I actually got out early, like around 7, around this time, because of the fact that it was the holidays coming up. So the friend was like, "Hey, we're gonna go to this hibachi place," and me, since I left early, I actually got to the hibachi place before everyone else and realized that the hibachi place was closing early because, of course, it's the holidays, so everyone's closing early. And my friend didn't know about it, so I had to tell him, "Hey, man, the hibachi place that you want to go to is actually closing early. So do you want me to scout around and see if I can find another place?" And it was cold that day too, and I had like a really thin jacket. So, oh boy, I was freezing. But I luckily found a place called Cheddars, and I've never been there before. So I figured, okay, it's a pretty nice, luxurious kind of place. So I mean, I'm sure it'd be a pretty great place to go to for a birthday party. Um, so I had to wait for my friends, and it took a while, but wait for my friends. Of course, one's fashionably late, so I have to wait on this guy, and had to reserve tables and things. And that's when the confusion starts. So one friend is dead tired because apparently he came from school, and another friend actually drove everyone, including the birthday boy and his sister, um, to the Cheddars. And she was also kind of tired because she had to wait in like traffic for like an hour, I think she said, just so that she can grab everyone, her, my friends, and of course the birthday boy, and bring them all over to the Cheddars, which was still kind of a distance away from them. So, so when we order our food, the waiter takes everyone's orders, of course, and everything's fine. But once he starts to actually bring out the food, um, the young lady that brought everyone actually ordered before everyone else. And when the waiter brought out the food, the tired friend thought that it was his because he ordered right after her. So he ate her food. And me and the young lady, because I ordered maybe like a person behind the friend that, ordered behind the girl. So I didn't get my food till like much later. It was like maybe 50 minutes or so before I actually got. Oh man, I don't like the cold. Yeah, the cold. Like, I'm used to the cold, but that doesn't exactly mean that I would like to be cold. You know, like honestly, I'm just really tolerable to the cold. Like honestly, I hate being hot because when I get hot, I get sluggish. I sweat, and yeah, I just don't like it at all. Ugh. Now YouTube doesn't want to work with me, but yeah. So I'm getting a little irritated because I'm like I literally didn't eat anything all day. Okay, and it kind of became a thing where for other people's birthdays that I try to help celebrate with, um, I never eat, and when I do eat, it's either really really late or something weird happens. So yeah, the friend, me and the young lady, we're sitting here like everyone else got their food. Where's our food? And I'm getting agitated, but at the same time, I'm trying to keep my cool because I'm like, this is my friend's day. This isn't about me. And the young lady, once the waiter comes back and asks, did everyone get their food? The young lady's like, no, I didn't get mine. And that's when he realized that he put the food on the table and the tired friend grabbed it and ate it without realizing it. And she was upset, like really, really upset. I like, I like it to a certain point. Yeah, I mean, to a certain point, because when I get really cold to the point where I'm actually kind of shaking and shivering and everything, that's when I'm like, okay, like I'm really, really cold. It's time to like find a warm place. But yeah, so the friend, she's upset, she's angry, and she gets my friend's food and starts eating it. And, she actually breaks down and cries beside me. I hate the hot. Yeah, I kind of hate being hot too. I kind of would rather be cold than hot because at least when I'm cold, I'm kind of a little bit more lively because, yeah, I just get really sluggish. But, um, but yeah, she actually like broke down and cried, and I'm trying to console her and everything. Tell her, hey, it's okay. There's no need to be upset. And she has like snot kind of coming down of her nose and everything, and she kind of like sneezes, and the snot gets on me and kind of on the table too. And I'm like, and I'm like, I can't be mad because I can't. I don't know. When a friend is upset or sad, almost regardless, like almost regardless of what this person does to me, I'm typically like, look, you can't make me mad, okay? I know you're sad. I know you're upset. I'm gonna help you, even if I'm angry, sad, or upset. But yeah, she's crying, because she said she had her heart set out on the dish that the friend ate, and he didn't realize it because he was tired and didn't realize that they had similar orders. But yeah, it was just it was just weird for me because I didn't eat anything all day. I didn't even eat breakfast. Okay, I skipped breakfast. I've been working all day, so I didn't eat lunch either. So I'm like, finally, some food. And when I get my food, I take a few bites out of it, and the friend cries and gets some snot on my plate. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to eat now. I mean, she kind of snotted on my plate here, and it kind of ruins your appetite. And I'm like, I already know now. If I don't eat now, I'm gonna be incredibly hungry later on. You know, it's like one of those moments where uh, you go without eating, and you're like, okay, I'm content now. I could eat, but I'm just content.